I always love to change the game. No matter where I've worked, I've always liked to say I can do things in a better and a different and a more efficient way. I like to be the game changer because I found it inspired other people to think differently and more efficiently as well. And it often set new standards with coding and how we could create things. You got to be courageous because you're going to experiment with new methods or untested ideas. So you got to take a bit of risk. And you also have to build up a bit of resilience because you are going to fail. You are going to get things wrong. You are going to rub people up the wrong way. And some people are going to say you're wasting time. But eventually something's going to click, something's going to land, and then people are going to sit up and take notice and say, how did you do that? I mean, how many times have you seen a new website design or a new bit of animation and you're like, how did you do that? I want to learn. What code did you use? Or is it something that's already inbuilt in the tool and I've never thought about using it that way? Another great example is how we've gone from really over animated, complicated web design into like bento compartmentalized styling. And that kind of style has kind of been always there. But we've always felt like, no, we want to have the full width. We want to have lots of text. We want to have things moving. And as you scroll down, it will, size up and get bigger and all of that. But sometimes simplicity is all we need. And all you need is a few people, game changers, to create website designs where you look at it and you go, I feel really relaxed. I feel quite calm. And the flow is simple. And I go, yep, I know what I want to buy. And I add to cart and I go and purchase it. And it was simple. But you can't deny that a bit of creativity when they change the game is great. Take Avatar with 3D, and then we had 3D movies and TVs everywhere, and you can like it or hate it. But take AI, augmented reality as well, with web design. At some point, we're going to have to get on board with that. And can you imagine if you're able to now click or hover over a QR code and now you can via your phone kind of visualize that product or that tool or solution in your room? And you start to go, well, I want to buy that sofa, but when I hold up my phone, I actually can see that sofa. Is it going to work? So there's innovation, things you can do to change the game with how we build websites. So if you've got a new idea where you feel like you can do something really differently, let your peers know. Let people in your group or community know, because maybe someone's already considered it. Or maybe someone might be able to offer you some advice about how to approach it. But change the game. Do something different. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You learn, you move on. But when it lands, boy, everyone's going to remember your name.